What's up, y'all? I'm about to tell y'all about the time me and NBA Young Boy was cooling out smoking weed. So, let me tell y'all, it was like 2018. One time I had went to Baton Rouge by my cousin them, and I think my cousin stayed on the north side. You heard me? Where NBA Young Boy from. So, he already had blowed up around this time. So, but I think he was coming to do a little video shoot. I had forgot what song it was for, you heard me? But Young Boy was a cool dude. He came through there. He was bucking. He had them guns, and there was a bunch of young niggas. It was at least about a good 50 to 60 of them. But I was like, what's him, young boy? What it is, bro? You coolin', huh? He like, man, where you from? I'm like, I'm from the city, you heard me? He like, yeah, I could tell how you talk, what? You did? So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what's up, bitch? I said, bro, you blowing up, bro. I said, man, you the leader, bro. I said, you got it, bro. He said, yeah. He said, I could tell, you heard me? Like that. So, he was like, man, roll up. Y'all roll up, so we gonna smoke. So, what his cousin name is? He had his cousin out there with him. I think his cousin Hearn was out there with him. NBA Ben 10 was out there. The Laredo dude, Meecha, was out there. That's who rolled the weed. He told Meecha to roll the weed up. Yeah, that's before I think they got into it or something. And then one time, he pulled back up out there on some regular shit just to come fuck with one of his little homeboys over there, you heard me? Young Boy was cool, you know what I'm saying? And that's like the 2 times I had been around Young Boy. So, as far as what I could say, and the first time we was around Young Boy, he kind of had flashed out during the video shoot, and he had backed the fuck out this girl. I don't know what she did, but she must have did something to piss him off, because he really got mad and backed the fuck out of her. And then, I think 2 other little females, I think they kind of jumped her or something. They was really bucking. And you could tell Young Boy, he had the whole fucking, you could tell he just had control. Everybody was it was just they couldn't stay from around him. And they was just looking at him and I ain't lying, that a bitch kind of do look like a little god, I ain't lying. That bitch got an aura on him, you heard me? He ain't friendly. But he cool with people he cool with. And that's just how he rock. So that's just my little story on me in the NBA.